All right, just first of all, just a lot of respect for South Florida and Coach Scott and the way those guys coach. I think they do a really nice job. We had a lot of respect for them. Coming off the game they had last week down in the swamp, they played really well, really good enough to win that game. And I thought our guys did an outstanding job in practice this past week. Really on Tuesday, coming into the meetings, they were so focused and intent on doing well at practice. And that's what we told them. When you put that kind of work in. You good now?
All right, Scott, just start focusing.
Start back on, baby. Well, I will. I'll start back on. I think, first of all, a lot of respect for South Florida and Coach Scott and his team. What they did last week down in the swamp, really handled Florida. I thought, you think about their running back had 150 yards, the quarterback rushed for over 100. We wanted to come in here and stop the run, make them one-dimensional. And it started in practice on Tuesday. Our guys were very focused and very intent on having a good week of practice. Coming off a disappointing loss, with Florida State. And credit to them, because it's easy just to, still feel sorry for yourself and not want to come back in here and work and think, oh man, we're 0-2 in the conference, like what are we going to do? But to their credit, they came back in and worked hard and put together a really nice, complete game today. I thought defensively, we did not give up the big plays, and offensively and defensively, we didn't shoot ourselves in the foot as far as penalties go. We only had 5. The 2 of them were right there at the end. Chris Bell on a face mask, late hit on the kickoff team. So you're looking at 3 penalties throughout the whole day. We turned them over. Some really nice plays. When we stopped the run and made them try to think they got to try to get back in it, try to force the ball down the field. We got some interceptions. Finally got our first fumble today. And then offensively, not great on 3rd down, but we made up for it on 4th. We converted those 4th downs, and which enabled us to go down and score touchdowns. I thought we were pretty efficient in the red zone there. The one time we didn't get any points, we went for it on 4th down. Ordinarily probably would kick it on that. Brock threw a slant to Chris Bell, and so it was good to get a lot of guys in the game today. We played a lot of players, a lot of young guys got to play. Mentioned Chris Bell got his first catch. Bradley West got a catch. Grant Goodman got a carry there at the end. We're playing guys on defense that haven't played a ton. It was good to see the tackles spread out. I think Dorian Jones may have led us in tackles, but I think a lot of guys had production. Yaya had another good game. He's been playing really good this year on defense. Kicking game was very solid. We were a little concerned about 21 as a return guy, and Brock put it out of the end zone. I mean, he's done excellent this year with the touchbacks, which has been awesome. And then Mark Vassett's really punted the ball well. He punted again today, outstanding. I think over 44 average maybe, and so you got to be able to win those special teams. And so just overall proud of our guys. It was a complete game, and looking forward to putting this one to bed and then focusing on BC.
Scott, with the situation at wide receiver, how important was it to get some of those running backs in that passing game, and how do you feel like they did?
Well, we're always going to try to utilize the backs in the throw game. Cooley last week had 4 catches, and we have good confidence in those guys to make plays in the passing game, and we really want to distribute the football. I think want to try to spread the ball out with all our guys, and including the running backs. And so today, Ford and the backs caught the ball, and Amari Huggins-Bruce had some nice plays, and T. Huddy had some nice plays, and so it's really good to kind of spread it around and distribute it. I thought we ran the ball good today. Again, Malik went over 100, I think, for the 3rd straight week, and it puts pressure on defenses when you're able to run like that with him, and then hopefully it opens up the throw game. I thought he did a really nice job with the underneath passing game today. There were a lot of bend but don't break type coverage, and so he hit it underneath. I thought was good, and guys got some yak like that. And missed one. He'll tell you missed one on the. We ran up to slant and go to Amari, and we should have had a touchdown on that. We ended up scoring, but that would have been nice to hit that one. But I think we want to strip the football and spread it out.
Coach, you get Tyon Evans back today. It seemed like he had a couple of really good runs, really set the tone for you guys early. How critical is he to what you guys want to do offensively?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. He still was a little limited in practice this week, but was able to get him back out and had some really nice runs, strong runs. Thought Cooley did some really nice things, and then Jordan he may have had the most yards per carry of any of them. But I think it's nice to be able to play all those guys and keep them fresh. And when you need those tough yards, they're able to break those tackles, and I think that's been really nice for us to have that luxury. It's also a competition at practice every day. They're competing to see who's going to get the most carries and who's going to get the most opportunities. So it's good to see.
We have a team that's kind of been a roller coaster this year, looking good and then some bad spots. Was this the type of game that you needed to build confidence in all three?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it just proves if you go out and you don't beat yourselves and you got a great opportunity. Again, I mean, South Florida's a team that, I think they got some ability and talent. I mean, they saw it last week, but to come out, we dominated the game. I mean, it was 28 first downs to 11 and a lot of yards to not very many. And I thought our guys were focused and played that way. It just proves you can do it. We just got to make that commitment each and every week to come out and stay focused on what we have the task at hand. I think, when we're like that, then it's more about us. It's more about us than whoever we're playing.
Coach, just how special was that catch from Jalen to get his first one here at Louisville and, to also have it be a touchdown? Just wondering what that moment was like on the sideline for him and his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. He's worked extremely hard since he's been here. And really, we had the play we had called, and then I switched it right there at the last second for a double move and ended up working out pretty good and thought Malik overthrew him, but that was an unbelievable catch. I mean, he full layout, got the ball, got it in on his body. It was a great, great catch, and that'll give him a lot of confidence. I mean, he'll remember that for the rest of his life, his first catch here in Louisville for a touchdown there. And, but I think there's more that came from him. I think he's got a lot of ability. I think he's got some potential to really help us this year, and this was really basically his first game playing this season, and hopefully we can expand on that. Last one to add.
Scott, it seemed like Malik today, especially he had 4 straight drives where he scored a touchdown and all. Seemed like, and he had some moves today that haven't seen in a while. Just talk about him, and I know you talk a lot about him.
We do, but he's a special player. I know he gets a lot of criticism at times. He doesn't play great, but I mean, here's the thing about this quarterback is the fact that the ball's in his hands a lot as far as running and throwing. And if I don't even know what the average would be, but let's say 45 to 50 times a game where he's either running or throwing, he's not going to be perfect. Every one of those plays are not going to go exactly like you want it to go. We all want it to be that way, but it's not going to happen. And, it seems like sometimes we focused on the 4 plays that didn't go that good, as opposed to the other stuff that's outstanding. I mean, go ask any defensive coordinator out there that faces them. I mean, they don't want to play against them. Because he puts so much pressure on the defense. But when he's dialed in, that thing is working good. He's as good as anybody in the country, with the pressure that he can put on defenses. And so we're striving to be great. We're striving to be perfect in that regard. Probably won't ever get there, but if we can get pretty close, he's going to be outstanding. And so the thing that we've got to keep doing is keep practicing, keep working, and keep getting better. Hopefully he'll continue to play well.
Great, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, thanks.